Greetings from Brooklyn. We are here in New York, getting ready for the residencies. Super psyched. Chicago was awesome. Thank you guys so much. Everybody who came to the Chicago shows, we're equally as excited for the Brooklyn shows. St. Vitus is an awesome venue. We played there, man, I think it was 2014. Either 2014 or 2015, we did a whole tour opening for Windhand, and we played St. Vitus, and it was awesome. And I've been dreaming about that club ever since, and we get to do 3 nights there. So I chose First for a Second. It's a super awesome track. It focuses more on the pentatonic kind of vibe, you know, kind of minor pentatonic, and then throwing in some like majors in there as well. Parks wrote most of this riff. Again, it was kind of like classic, Parks wrote the first half, and then I contributed the back half, which was not much because it's just one chord, just chugging away, and then, a bunch of kind of like loops and evos and freak out things getting sent off into oblivion. Absolutely love this track. We never play it live. We should though. One thing to note is in D standard, so that's D, G, C, F, A, D. So when you play an E chord, it's like this. Same as 99%, well, maybe 90% of all of our tunings. Also, it's worth noting that I'm using an amp sim. Obviously, I don't have my amps in my hotel, but I'm using the Neural DSP Gojira plugin, and it's incredible. I like it a lot. I didn't adjust it too much. I just immediately opened it up, and this was the sound I got. The overdrive for this track is, it's kind of more along the lines of a metal track anyway, especially with the outro. I'm pretty sure I used my Twin with like a Rat pedal the whole time, so it's pretty ratty. Let's check out the intro. I've included a tab for everybody. And the intro is easy. It's all based on the F sharp position up here, just below the 12th fret. F sharp, in D standard. I'm just gonna call it out for what it would be in standard tuning. So those first notes, it's gonna be your ring finger on the 9th fret, and we're just doing this on the A string. That's 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 7, 8, 9. Does that 4 times, and then it goes into the verse, and the verse is just a power chord sliding up there from the 7th and 9th fret to the 9th and the 11th fret. Super easy. So intro into that verse. And that's just, again, the A and the D strings. I like to use my pointer finger and my pinky finger for those power chords. It's kind of a bad habit. When I was really young and I started playing guitar, my hands weren't big enough to reach, with my pointer and my ring finger for power chords. And I was obsessed with punk music. So, you gotta play power chords. So I always did my pinky, and I guess I never really changed. Easy, I love it. So also another thing to note in that intro part, which comes back again in the song, is I'm doing a lot of vibrato. And now on your tab, you can see the notes that need vibrato. I put a little V after it. So it's mainly that ninth fret on the A string. And I'm just wiggling the string. You know, it's not horizontal vibrato, it's vertical vibrato. Up and down, not side to side, it's up and down. In the verses, the main riff is this. That's just a pentatonic scale. So check this out. On the G string, 11th fret, D string, and then we go down just little half steps from 9 to 8 on the D string. Land on the 9th fret A string. Check this out. Repeat. Does it 4 times. So that little turnaround pre-chorus riff there, it just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 hits before the chorus. Let's check out that transition again. I'll play from the second to last time. This is the last time. Into the chorus. So all I'm doing on the chorus is these single note kind of these single note sustainy vibrato things, and that is going to be on the G string 11th fret down to pointer finger 9th fret G string, and then ring finger 12th fret G string. So, and then middle finger down to 12th fret D string, and then back to the 12th fret G string, ring finger, and then pointer finger on the D string 10th fret. Here's those notes. Now, on this third time, once you land on that 12th fret on the D string, you're just gonna stay there. And then back to the original on the 4th time. Nice. So before we move on to the next verse, which is exactly the same, in the second chorus, I don't remember if I included it on the tab, but the second chorus, that third time where it lands on the 12 and stays there, it does this bend on the 12th fret. So it's gonna go like this. Again. That's only in the second chorus. Let's go from the chorus back into verse 2. Which verse 2, it has a cool little addition to it where I'm just doing this note on the B string on the 11th fret, and it's a major. Again, I like to throw in major thirds in pentatonic scales. Alright, so let's do the transition from the chorus into verse 2, and you'll see that B string, what that note on the 11th fret is doing. 12, and last time. So there's actually two notes. The first two times is just the lone B string 11th fret. And then the second part of that verse, I come in with a double, which is on the 14th fret. So it sounds like this. Again, major third. So check this out. So obviously that's how I would do it live. It would be the ring finger on the 11th fret B string, and then pointer finger on the 9th fret high E string. Alright, so that is the second verse. It's exactly the same as the first, and that is definitely not a Ramones pun for anybody who gets that. Moving on to the second chorus. Chorus 2 is exactly the same, with that little difference in the third time. We're bending that 12 up to 14 on the G. Hold on 12. Now it goes into the kind of like bridge break part before the heavy outro. So this is where the drums go boom. It's just that turnaround riff, but we're adding a little bit more to it. Boom, right there, after these hammer-ons on the D string from 7 to 9. Pointer fingers landing on the 7th fret on the A string. And then we're doing a kind of a half-tongue Charles Williams slide up from the D string with our ring finger sliding from 9 to 11. Landing with pointer finger on the G string 9th fret. Sliding back down on the ring on the D. So let's do that little transition there. I'll do it real slow. Pay attention on your tab and pay attention right now to all the hammer-ons and pull-offs and sliding that I'm doing. That sounds familiar. Yep, very familiar. Okay, so now on that fourth time that it does this, I overdub a major third kind of harmony, major third pentatonic harmony in there that's super kind of like vintage fuzz rock. And that comes in here on the ring finger on the 8th fret on the D string. Check your tab out, it's all there. So 8, 6, 7, 8, and then pointer finger on the 6th fret G string. Hammer on the 8th fret G string. Pointer finger down to 6th fret D string. But then I stop it there, so it's just. And then I link back up with the original on the sliding from 9 to 11. So I'm definitely throwing a lot of numbers, like a lot of tab numbers out at you, but this track is really, really easy. There's not much to it. This is it. And everybody, I guarantee, after subscribing to my Patreon page for this long, you know the pentatonic scale. I know it. That's all this track is. You got this. It does that outro 6 times. And let me show you what happens in the transition. I'm gonna do this 6 times for you. This is 1, 2, 4, harmony, 5, 6, back to intro, very first thing in the song. All we do there, after those 4 times in the intro, easy as that. We just chug away on that F sharp. Again, pointer finger, A string on the 9th fret, pinky finger or ring finger on the D string 11th fret, and I'm palm muting these. Except for the 2, the first da-da, are open. And then I'm dropping my palm down. Watch this. And now I'm not playing all the strings, I'm only playing the A and the D. So that right there, I'm holding this, and all I'm doing is I'm adding the 10th fret on my middle finger. So it's like this. And I'm pulling it off. So I believe that Parks is going like this on the bass, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going, kind of doing a ghost note while he's hitting that that E on the 7th fret A string. I'm doing like a chug. All right, so let's check out from that ending intro into that riff one more time. That's it. That is first verse second. Very easy. You guys are going to crush it. If you're coming to the New York shows, say hi, please. We're really, really psyched to be doing these residencies. So I will see you guys and gals out there. Thank you.